Yo, what's up, y'all? Hey, look, yes, sir. NBA All-Star Weekend Day 2, y'all. But today, we'll be recapping NBA All-Star Weekend Day 1. We'll be watching NBA All-Star Media Day. And finally, I will go back over, since I did not stream too long last night, I will go back over my pick for tonight's competition and who I think is going to win said competition. What's up, man? What's going on, brother? How you doing today, man? What's going on, y'all? Hey. Yes, sir. You doing well, man. You doing well. Yeah. You got the music going. Hey, yeah, man. Feeling good today. All-Star Weekend Day 2, baby. Let's get it. And I'll wait for tonight. I'm pretty sure you probably watched the All-Star practice today, didn't you? Come on, man. Let's go, y'all. So excited. Yeah, you get there. Me too, man. Me too, man. Yeah, y'all. Like I said, we'll be recapping NBA All-Star Weekend Day 1. We will be watching NBA All-Star Media Day. And then also, I will give y'all, once again, my picks for tonight's competition for who I think is going to win said competition. How y'all doing, man? Welcome back to the Living Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah. You feeling good this Saturday? Like my man John said, I do got the music going. Really feeling good, baby. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. What? Hey. Yeah. Let's go, man. What's going on with y'all? I'm gonna rock out a little bit with this music up first. I'm gonna rock out a little bit. We jamming, bro. We jamming, man. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. We jamming. I know last night it was a very quick stream, but hey, I want to come on here early because I know we got a lot of stuff going on today. We had NBA All-Star practice. Watch that. Obviously, we have NBA All-Star Saturday night pregame coming on at 4:30 Central Standard Time on TNT. And then at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Central Standard. We have NBA All-Star Saturday night. Here's Challenge 3-point contest, slam dunk contest, and obviously Steph versus Sabrina. Not wait, y'all. Let's go, man. Let's go. And not wait. Yeah, we jamming. All right, y'all. Let's get down to business, baby. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business, y'all. Good day, man. It's a Saturday, y'all. Great day. NBA All-Star Weekend is literally one of my favorite times of the year. So, y'all, let's recap day one. And as I promised, we're going to be watching the Rising Stars highlights from last night. I kind of give my input on who played well, who really showed out, who did their thing. Then we would listen to NBA All-Star Media Day because a lot of the All-Stars, I'm pretty sure everyone, but I know at least a good majority of them did do, they did participate in Media Day today. So we'll watch that for a while. We'll kind of, react to that as well. And then at the end, as I mentioned earlier, I will go back and give my picks for tonight's competition, who I think will win said competitions. And then also, y'all can give y'all's input as to who you think is going to win, right? You might think somebody else is going to win, and that's okay, right? We don't have to always agree on everything, but I want to hear y'all's input on that. And so without further ado, y'all, let's react and watch the Rising Stars tournament highlights from last night. Let's get it.
And we are off. Team Jalen Rose starts with the ball first. All the way to the rim. Duran. It's a big fella right there.
I like this matchup too right here, Jamal.
That's always a game within the game. I had them at the Pro-Am together, and they went at it there. It's always good to see him on the court.
Goodness. See it and how he changes speed.
Yes.
Mathurin tried to find Jalen Williams. We're going the other way, and it's going to be a 9-0 start for Team Tamika. Paolo Banchero with the flush. Williams takes the screen, looking up top to Live.
Hold on one second. I'm going to turn the commentators down a little bit because they're a little loud. Let me turn them down a little bit. Like, whoa, okay, y'all a little too loud. Okay.
And Lively's done a lot of that this year for the Mavericks.
Very impressive rookie.
Instant
For the Dallas Mavericks.
Paolo here with Jalen.
Okay, Jake. Oh, wait a second. Seattle?
Familiar.
Okay, Seattle. Seattle in the building.
Through the legs, behind, heads and pull.
Now Banchero, Ivy, and Keegan were all on the winning roster last year. Not today. Going the other way.
Okay, see Thunder in the building. There's a Jalen Williams right here.
Williams up and
Right,
over. Alley-oop to Derek Lively. Don't look now. Team Jalen is down just 3. Chet, one dribble.
Hey, look at that, man. No,
I would say that he...
Y'all, these new age players, especially these centers, they can handle the rock. They can shoot the 3. They can guard all 5 positions. Y'all just saw right there, Chet Holmgren, crossover between the legs, going to the basket for a layup. That is ridiculous, right? A player his height should not be able to do that. But these new age players, y'all, they are something crazy. So Chet Holmgren, he's a monster. He's definitely in the running for a Rookie of the Year. But as y'all know, as I said a couple nights ago, I still think that Wemby is leading. But y'all just saw right there, man. Chet freaking Holmgren going between his legs. And yeah. Yo, what's up, man? What's up? I got to go do some homework. I'll be back later. All right, man. No worries, brother. No worries. Appreciate you tuning in still.
That he's top 3, top 4, 94 feet.
For sure.
Amazing at timing, blocking shots. So
yes, he says he's willing to get posterized.
Yeah, you got to be willing to get posterized to block shots.
Absolutely.
Really love
Mathurin.
right.
Okay, Keontae George. Not today.
Let me just say this real quick, man. I really like Ben Mathurin a lot. Now that Buddy Hield is no longer on the Pacers and he got traded to the 76ers, I think Ben Mathurin will be able to finally spread his wings, and I think he will probably get inserted in that starting lineup. So I'm really love that backcourt of him, Tyrese Halliburton. Then up front they have Miles Turner, Obi Toppin, Pascal Siakam. I really like the Pacers a lot, man. I think this team is a dark horse team to go to the finals. This team, they are so exciting to watch. And Ben Mathurin is one of those reasons why they're so excited to watch. So yeah, I just want to add that we just saw Ben Mathurin score, but yeah, I like that kid a lot.
Today, Mathurin again.
He brings a lot to the table.
Oh,
between.
And the home crowd
Behind the back.
loves
Yeah,
that.
behind the
Exactly.
back.
But you can't turn off intensity.
Keontae George to Mathurin.
And as you know, as a scorer, if you see the first couple buckets go in, especially in an all-star game,
The rim is huge.
Keontae finding
the
Kessler.
rim gets bigger.
In the building.
Another one, Keontae George going right at Kessler. Jazz on Jazz crime. And he's able to get Mathurin on Scoot. And now it's Mathurin on Duran. Mathurin, step back. Some claps by
Woo.
We're going the other way here. Keontae George rumbling down the lane. Chet trying to come up.
That may have been a goaltend. He did a real slick.
Beautiful steal there. We're going the other way. It's going to be Jaden Ivey. Taking out the frustrations on the rim. And the deficit is down to 6.
Him and Jaden Ivey and Ben Max
Team Tamika.
Ivey, look what it is. Look what it is.
And he's, I wanted some real contact.
I love that kind of contact.
We got the matchup one more time. Mathurin, Ivey. Out here at the three-point line. Mathurin, pull up. Gets it to fall.
Oh, no, you're not. I got to turn that down, y'all. All right.
It is up and back.
Turn it up,
Mathurin
man.
is still talking. We are close to the target score.
Turn it up, y'all.
Scoot Henderson with the pretty and one.
He did that too.
Game on the line. Mathurin, the leading scorer.
It's not Wayne right there. Look at that.
It's only fitting.
Gets it back after the 2 missed free throws.
18 points for Benedict.
Everybody, look, you ain't messing with my day. Come on,
A
y'all.
sight to see.
Let's go back on. I'm sorry if it's lagging a little bit because I can tell. I don't know why it's lagging. It seems like
Mathurin, the leading scorer.
I'm
The
sorry. It's
fadeaway. It's only fitting.
He gets it back after the 2 missed free throws.
18
No,
points for
that
Benedict
right there is
Mathurin.
just getting to your spot, raising up, making that shot. And Ben Mathurin, he's a tough shot taker, but he's also a tough shot maker. He can make those shots. I've seen him do it time and time again. Like John said, he watched him in college, man. Ben made so many tough shots in college, man, and he's carried it over to his NBA career. So great shot from him. Next up, we got team.
A sight to see.
And that one was easy to predict. All right, Podziemski starts it off
This is the
for
G
Team
League
Pau
guy.
Gasol.
G League guy.
Podziemski on the roll. Wembanyama free throw line. Without a doubt.
Like, for as much attention as he gets, he gives it to everybody else to shine as well.
Williams attacking Wemby and one. Alonzo Williams.
Can Matt McClung be the second most popular player in this game right now?
Oh my.
Like that, right?
All right, so Wemby is seeing the game a certain way right now. We're in for a show.
And listen, Trae Young's shaking his head like, hey, Wemby, don't steal my move.
Zealous with the rebound. Brings it up himself. Alonzo Williams.
Hey, I like Alonzo Williams. I watched him play way forward. Him and Jacob Robinson.
Baseline up. And Amani with the block.
Yeah, I watched Alonzo Williams
He's shooting this
play
one,
way
too.
forward.
He's shooting this.
Pass it
Ooh.
off for Sheba.
Okay, Monty.
Don't look now.
Pop may hit him and say he's on that minute restriction. Don't get
That's
crazy
true.
out there.
That's true.
McClung by himself. That was against Casey Wallace, one of the best young defenders in the NBA. Casey Wallace, first 25 game low. Okay, Alonzo Williams.
Yeah, I love it.
He's going to try and send it right back. Pull a volley into the
That's
chest.
right, man. Yeah, he was,
Big block there
Alonzo Williams was
by
very
Alonzo.
nice.
McClung feeds his man.
The reward of the
Really,
big
he's a
guy.
really good
Reward
two-way
the
player.
man.
I love me some really good two-way player. I can see him doing
to
that.
the left
That's
hand.
that thing
With the finish. They have
This
yet to
offensive
be able to
toughness and
stop him
physicality
as he
alone.
rolls to the left.
I'm looking for, right? Because
Not the
now
best
the
three-point
game's in the
shooter.
balance.
He's a
This is the
tough
moment of truth
son.
for
I know
them.
that.
And that's always a great.
But
That was not
Wemby,
supposed to be alley-oop. It was not supposed to be alley-oop.
Wemby's running again. Hawkes is finding him.
watch this, y'all.
And it's a,
wait. I wait so I can get the hand one. Wemby waited so he can get fouled.
Comes away with it into a fast break. Dropped off Tyler Smith.
Nice.
Good pass.
What a timeout from Detlef Schrempf.
But he just saved that possession.
We got Matt McClung, reigning dunk contest champion.
In the corner, Alondas Williams.
There's a tough shot right there. Alondas Williams shot that over Victor Wembanyama. You know, Wemby, man, passing the perfect long wingspan.
The excitement is palpable. McClung, on Casey.
It was not a good foul by Casey.
2 out of 3.
Candace, what's your prediction?
Foul by
I
Casey.
think he makes all 3.
There's one.
That's the first.
This is a
Oops, y'all know. Y'all already know how YouTube is. Y'all know you know how they are, don't you?
I have to say, I love this target score.
I love it. I love the tournament.
I absolutely love
That's
this
it. 2 out
target
of 3.
Wemby comes down with it. Team Powell still alive.
Pressure.
Nice shot, y'all. With Jabari Smith Jr.
Jabari Smith one-on-one. Williams and Mac McClung.
Go.
The 2 big
Man.
scores.
Not by Wemby. You can't try, man. No.
The mid-range.
No.
Alondas Williams from way deep. Hits net. No good. Baseline on Brandon.
Fade away.
Turnaround.
Matas
Bazelis, the game winner and the shocker of the Rising Stars as Team Detlef Schrempf knocks off Team Powell.
Let me say this, y'all. I was very surprised that Team Detlef Schrempf won this game. Because for one, Team Powell, you got Wemby, Brandon Miller, Jabari Smith Jr., Brandon Pozinski, Cason Wallace. This team was very, very talented. But you got to give Team Detlef a lot of credit. Talking about guys that are in the G League, man, they showed a lot of heart. They showed a lot of effort. They played tough. And from the beginning, you could tell they took it seriously. I think Team Powell, they did not take it seriously. I was definitely surprised by that because I get it. This is a Rising Stars game. But at the same time, you should want to go out there and showcase your talents. And before the game, Chris Haynes had interviewed Brandon Pozinski, and you could tell Brandon, man, was not playing any games. He was not playing any games. He said he was coming to win, that he was going to play, tough defense. But the rest of the team did not have that same attitude, so I was surprised by this. And let me tell y'all something. It's the same thing like my man Zigo said yesterday with the All-Star game and it not being entertaining any longer because the guys are not going out there and competing. Same goes for the Rising Stars game. I want to see them compete. That's why I love seeing Jaden Ivey and Ben Matthews talking trash. I love seeing that, y'all. I love seeing that. I love hearing Ben Matthews say, you still can't guard me in the Rising Stars game. I want players to be that I want players to be that competitive. Again, I know it's a Rising Stars game. It doesn't mean anything. Doesn't count for any stats. Doesn't count for a win or anything like that. But you should still want to go out there and show the world, like, hey, this is why I'm in the NBA. And I thought that's what Team Powell was going to do, but they did not do that. So give Team Detlef a lot of credit, man. Those G League guys, and some of those guys, y'all, are guys that we know very well, like Oscar Tshiebwe. He was a double-double machine at the University of Kentucky. So you got to give them credit. They played extremely hard, and they deserve to win.
Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams.
All right, y'all. Now we have the finals.
Williams and Benedict Mathurin. And the G League team that just shocked everybody.
Is this a stage for him to show how he can be so much more than a dunker, though? You can see the point guard attributes of playing in the league.
Oh, for sure. You should. I don't know if y'all heard him. He was talking. You shoot it, I'll pass it. Just give me the ball. I'll get it right back.
Mathurin guarding McClung now. McClung, two-man game with Sheehan.
Yeah, that's where the game's headed. That's where the game's headed. I can only imagine what it'll look like in a couple of years. But yeah, I think as young players, we're not asked to do so much. Then I got to be in a lot more. We were in a lot of NBA action, just a lot of high pick and roll. And that's when everything kind of calmed down for me.
Then
Matthew
Matthew
Williams,
shoulder
able to get it to fall.
Like I used to stay up late all the time, like past my bedtime to watch like.
Jim Showman.
Oh,
And Matthew,
He dropped a dime on that one.
I was
Dropped
back
a
his
dime
head,
right
though.
there.
Laughing at his teammate Benedict Metherin the entire time. That stopped a 10-0 run there with that Shiway basket.
oh.
I'm telling you, Lively impacted game one.
Really
His teammate called a windmill.
And who is it again?
Derek Lively.
Just a motor.
All over him.
Again, we are playing to 25. This is not 40 like the first two games. This finals goes to 25. Oscar Shibwe inside. The Dipsy do. Matherin, pass cut, back out top. His former teammate Shibwe.
With Hawkins, step back.
That kid can shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Can't give him any
With
room.
Hawkins, beat that thing.
Up top to Lively. He's alive. Derek Lively.
Hey, I got some highlights planned.
Still put on a passing show, right?
Yeah, come on.
Note
You know, I got
yourself.
stuff planned.
Halliburton under. Hawkins from
Oh,
distance.
he's pulling up.
Yeah,
That is pure.
Okay, they're running stack. But Ben wants the ball. He's trying to be in the stack.
Ben does want it. Yeah, Ben wants it.
Game time.
Name, fit,
Put that on a
David
t-shirt.
Williams, J-Dub.
Time foul. Tyrese Halliburton and JW knocks it down.
J-Dub, y'all. Team Jalen, victorious. They win. The Rising Star Champ. You said Lively is so athletic. He is, man. I mean, Derek Lively, so super bouncy, super athletic. And again, like I said about Wembley the other night, you can say the same thing about Derek Lively. His defensive instincts at his age, man, being a 19-year-old kid, it's insane. You really don't see too many young players have defensive instincts and the skills that Wemby and Derek Lively have. Evan Mobley, I would also throw him in that category. But yeah, Derek Lively, you're right. He is super athletic and he is super athletic, man. And yeah, like I said, he has future defensive player of the year written all over him. He got it written all over him, y'all. He really does. So, yeah, there y'all have it. That was me reacting to the Rising Stars games. What do y'all think about it, man? How y'all think it was? Jalen Williams is tough, too. Yeah, he is, man. You know, his brother, Cody Williams, that plays for Colorado, he's projected to be like a top 5 pick. So, yeah, man, it just runs, I guess. They have very good genes, man. Their parents have some very good genes, very good athletic genes. So, yeah. How do y'all think it went, though? How y'all think it would? I think, honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I feel like it was pretty good, but Team Powell definitely disappointed me a lot. I did not love the way they played. I think it went pretty well, but yeah, man. I think it went pretty well myself. So now that we're done with that, thought it went well, but Team Powell showed no fight yet. They did not show any fight. And like I said, man, that was a big surprise to me because I thought they would. But they went out there. They didn't care. And they let Team Deadlift upset them. And you could just tell from the beginning the Team Deadlift came out with a lot of energy and Team Powell didn't. Because, man, Matt McClung was just tearing up Team Powell. Now, listen, Matt McClung is a solid player, but I don't know if he's that great to the point where he should be going by, you know, a dude like Cason Wallace or going by a dude like Bilal Coulibaly the way he was. So it definitely surprised me. And Yeah, man, it was just a big shocker to me. But congratulations to Team Deadlift, those G League guys going to the finals, playing the way they did. Ultimately, Team Jalen and led by Ben Mathurin got the job done. And Ben Mathurin won Rider Stars game MVP. So congratulations to him. Next up, y'all, it is time for us to watch NBA All-Star Media Day. And I'm so glad that the NBA's YouTube page decided to go live with this, because I really want to come on here and watch this with y'all so we can hear all the players. We should hear from both of the coaches, Doc Rivers and Chris Finch. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, y'all, we're going to sit back. We're going to watch this. If you got any questions, you want to make a comment. If you see your favorite player talking and you want to say, hey, I like, there go Kawhi, there go LeBron or whoever, there goes KD, hey, feel free to comment it. We're going to just sit back. If you want to get you something to drink, something to eat, we're going to sit back, y'all. We're going to watch All-Star Media Day, and we're going to have fun with it. And after we get done watching that, I will go back like I did last night and give y'all my picks again for tonight's competitions and give y'all the winners, because I know last night some of y'all might have forgot because I had to go very quickly. But today, as my man Moneybag Yo said, I got time today, baby. Yeah, I have time today. So y'all, let's get into it. Let's react and watch NBA All-Star Media Day.
Back out, taken by Christian Wood. Vanderbilt with the Lakers down by 2. Not anymore. Throw it down, big guy. Throw it down.
Okay, so I guess they must be showing highlights of some of the All-Stars. So right now, this is AD. I guess, okay. I like that. Y'all.
The foul here on Anthony Davis.
14 times we've been tied. Here goes McDaniels. Oh, yeah. The block by AD.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play by Davis. Dorian Prince, who's been shooting the ball very well, throws this one up for grab.
That's how today, man.
That time by Hachimura. Oh, look at this. Look at that pass by LeBron, and finishing is Davis. Shows you the kind of problems, spotlight the kind of problems they've been having. AD, quick move with the baseline. Throw it down, big fella.
Before the game, I can really watch his minutes low because he doesn't want to overuse it.
Alley-oop again, and Davis puts it down. And a foul.
2 to play in the third. Fun game here in the Twin Cities. Look at the moves by Edwards.
A lot of opportunities for Cat to expand his offensive game with that three-point shot, especially in transition. And
Edwards! The explosion to the rim! Who's in Oz from this Little Caesars Arena crowd? Laser pass, McDaniels, no. Oh, goodness! Climbs the ladder to the rim, escalator style. Edwards gonna back down Hardy. Turns opposite shoulder off the window. Oh, the steal. Highlight. Oh, the windmill.
Makes the handoff.
I concur with that, man. I concur. He is, because he has the two-way ability. I think D-Wade is a better defender, or excuse me, was a better defender than Ant-Man. But Anthony Edwards has greatly improved on that side of the ball, and he's very athletic, very tenacious, man. He's improved as a rebounder as well. We know D-Wade was a really good rebounder for his size. And Ant-Man, gosh, I mean, the explosiveness is his game. But that jump shot has looked really nice. He came into the league, and people were like, we didn't know how well a shooter he was going to be, because in college he only shot 29%. But a lot of us knew that was due to him just playing for a bad team in Georgia that literally did not have any other offensive threats on that court outside of him. So his jump shot has not been a problem in the NBA. Yeah, he has a chance. I think Ant-Man has a chance to become a top 5 player in this league.
Booker rising up for the win. 1.7 left, and Booker goes boom. Booker crossing over on Aldama with the spin. Oh my goodness!
Oh, welcome to the tape.
All right, when y'all gonna start having the players play? Like, dang, showing this cat. They want us to get everyone's highlights. They want us to see everybody's highlights. Dang. Yeah, go Kawhi.
Way to freedom.
Okay, I love these dudes, but man.
Get it in for 16.
All right, y'all. Let's get some media day. They got my man LeBron. He's down somebody, but
it is play.
Y'all, are we ever getting the media day? Are we ever finna get the media day? I know they wanted to see highlights of all the All-Stars, but they go PG. Oh man, y'all.
You guys, that team is stacked, and I'm so excited for the game tomorrow night. But let's hear what Shea has to say about the game tomorrow night.
Here we go, y'all. Shea gives out
Nick Gallo.
Because he's done a point guard.
A lot of deserving candidates in the West, but as you think about your year and what you all have kind of accomplished, what do you think has resonated with people to make you an all-star starter? Excuse me.
Yeah, I think winning games speaks for itself. That's why everybody plays the game. That's why you watch the game. You want your teams to win.
Hear it okay?
It's everybody's ultimate goal, and I think obviously this year we've got off to a really good start in that category. But yeah, I think winning games is the biggest.
Shea, you said in your exit interview last year just that, when asked how last season compared to, all-time greats, that you don't give energy to that kind of thing. But, this thing being named the All-Star starter kind of being one of those turning points in a career. I just wonder if you take the time now, this break, to kind of reflect and put into perspective what this might mean for, a potential Hall of Fame career.
Yeah, I honestly just try to stay very present, try to stay in the moment, not look too far ahead, not look back, and kind of just take advantage of every moment, whether it's me working or it's me just being grateful for where I am today. I try to just stay in the moment, and it's worked out pretty good this far. So
real quick. Y'all ain't gonna lie. SGA, him and Tyrese Halliburton are my two favorite point guards in the NBA. SGA and Tyrese Halliburton are my two favorite point guards in the league, man. I just love the way those guys play, and they each bring something different to the court. You talking about SGA? SGA is just so crafty. I've said this time and time again, but SGA is so crafty. He knows how to get to his spot. I compared him to Sidney Moncrief. I said he's Sidney Moncrief with a better jump shot. And SGA, he's not a elite three-point shooter, but he's definitely good enough. This year, he's shooting about 37% from three. But it's his two-way ability, all his efficiency. I mean, this dude is averaging 2.2 steals per game, almost a block a game, shooting 54, 88, 37%, respectively, field goal, free throw, and three-point percentage. He is so efficient, man. He's a really, really good rebounder. He's tall, but y'all, you talking about a dude that's 6'6", 195 with about a 6'10", 6'11 wingspan. So Shea is just him and Tyrese Halliburton are my two favorite point guards in the league. And then quickly on top, I mean, Ty's just the best, maybe the best passing point guard in the NBA. I know you got Luka, LeBron, if you want to consider LeBron a point guard, which a lot of people do, but Ty, man, I mean, did y'all see what he did a few games ago against the Knicks, where he literally he was stuck, so he threw it off the backboard, then he threw it to Pascal Siakam, and Pascal Siakam was wide open in the corner for a three. That dude, oh my God, Tyrese Halliburton, woo, that dude, I think he could be MVP one day, y'all, because he probably could average about 23 points and 14 assists one season.
I try to continue to do so.
Tim, standing on the right.
Tim Bonner from ESPN. Shea, you've obviously seen LeBron in the All-Star game, I would assume, basically as long as you can remember, given it's been 20 years that he's been in it. I'm curious, as he's obviously nearing the end of his career, whenever that does happen, there's been a lot of discussion about who might the next face of the league be. Do you have any idea or any prediction or thoughts on who might sort of take the mantle from him as the next guy to sort of be the face of the NBA?
I have no clue. I think that's you guys' job to decide and figure out. But it'll be an amazing league regardless. Obviously, he's done amazing things for this league and for the game of basketball.
It was filthy. Yeah, it was, man.
And you don't want to take it for granted, obviously. But yeah, when he's gone, it'll still be great.
Back right, Tim.
Tim Reynolds with the Associated Press. Shea, you talked a couple minutes ago about keeping in the moment and how that's worked out for you so far. How much more difficult is that when the team is doing what it's doing, when you're getting the mentions you're getting, and now that you're very prominent in the MVP race as well, how difficult is it to block out all of that noise? Good noise, but still noise.
It for me, it's not any more difficult. I think I've learned through experience, and obviously as a young kid, it's easy to get caught up in it. Just going back to like high school and rankings and things like that, and I've just found so much success from just not blocking it out, but not letting it phase me or control me. And I think I've just learned through that experience and figure out what works for me and then try to run with it. So yeah, to this point, it's not any more harder because I've grown through it being hard, I think, in the past.
Off the ball rather than always playing through him. And now he's kind of seamlessly found that balance. And then at the other end of the floor, defensively, just continues to get better and better. And it's really been the key to a lot of things that we're trying to do defensively because every night it's a different kind of puzzle we have to solve with it.
Yeah, I know. Everyone always says we expect to be successful every year.
Yeah. Well, I think no. I mean, to be honest, we didn't kind of quantify it that way. When you do look at the conference standings in the West on any given year, this year is the same as last year. There's not a huge gap between the top and the play-in tournament. We felt that we could easily be a top 16 coming into this season. We felt we would be better just if we stayed healthy, given what we had learned last year about the Rudy acquisition and all that we learned with having him.
I wanted my Magic to draft SGA in 2018 instead of Mo Bamba. That definitely worked out for us. LOL. Oh, man. Hey, brother. Hey, I know. I mean, y'all took Mo Bamba over SGA. And now Mo Bamba is a backup center for the Philadelphia 76ers. Meanwhile, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is named to his second All-Star team and will be named to his second All-NBA team after this season's over. So, yeah, I know, man. I know that definitely hurts. I mean, looking back, my Cavs, we kind of messed up too because we took Colin Sexton. And Colin Sexton is a good player, but SGA has become an elite player. He's become basically a superstar. I mean, I don't think there's a question. SGA is a superstar player in the league. So, yeah, looking back, I mean, my Cavs, we messed up too. But, hey, man, it happens sometimes. At least the Magic, now y'all got Paolo, Wendell Carter Jr., Anthony Black, Jet Howard, Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner. So, y'all got a lot of good pieces here. Y'all definitely messed up on that one, Chief. Y'all definitely messed up.
Him on board. Ant's emergence, Jaden, Nas, we felt these guys would continue to take a step back forward. Getting Cat back was huge. So yeah, we couldn't have predicted this, but yeah. So it's going to be still a tight race though when you think about it, and it's always been that way since I've been in the league. So most excited. Honestly, I think the most excited for me for the whole weekend was practice, just being in that locker room and watching these guys come in one by one. And some of them I know, and some of them I've been lucky enough to coach, and some of them I've never really officially met. With a handshake and an introduction. Told the guys how honored I was to be here. What it was a privilege, and there's not many times like at this point in your life you feel like a kid again. But standing in a room with all that star power is pretty inspiring. Yeah, I mean, I would expect the competitive nature of these guys to grow throughout the game. I like the fact that they've gone back to an East-West format, and that's should drive a little bit competition. And yeah, this is a game where they're going to show off their incredible skill and have fun doing it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it starts with just, being comfortable playing outside of pick and roll. Like most of his defense has been at the 5, heavy pick and roll. So now he's got to play off the ball, containing the ball. At any given night in the league, the 4 position is probably the most has the most variety of types of players you play. Guys who can really drive it, guys who can really shoot it. Still some rugged guys there. So, and then just rotations and playing in actions and fighting through screens and all that kind of stuff. And in the beginning of the season, there was still a little bit of a lag time when these things were happening, but now he anticipates that stuff even better. So, continued credit to him for this.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
All right, y'all.
Which NBA player?
Let's guard Devin Booker.
Drew Lloyd. Buckets. Go get her. Yes. Yeah. I wanted to make sure, a lot of people that inspired me were a part of this. And, those are obviously 2 staples, Diana being a staple in the Phoenix community and, the greatest of all time of the WNBA, in my opinion. And Sean Marion, Kevin Durant, I set a line in the spot that, it's not just my shoe, it's everybody's shoe. And I drew inspiration from everybody, all walks of my life. And, I just want everybody to be part of it.
Yep, that's what he models his game after, man.
I went Steph. I was asked that earlier, but I think it's going to be a close one. Michael Jordan.
What's one TV show you would watch for the rest of your life?
That's a good question. Entourage. Yeah.
If you could define your basketball career with one song or album, what would you pick?
Say Watch the Throne. Kanye and Hove together.
I got one more for you. If you could pick any actor to play you in a movie, who would you pick?
Leo.
If you had to pick something from LeBron's game, what would you choose for? 2 out of 2 yours.
Shit. Longevity.
Devin, where would you be on vacation right now if you were
Japan.
And what are your thoughts on the 65-game minimum for fan awards?
That's a good question.
What do we think he's gonna say?
It's a tough situation. Obviously we've seen what happened to Joel. You want to see the best product out there at all times. That's the point of the league. But we want to keep people safe at the same time, and it definitely puts people at risk. But it is what it is. The people want to see the players play. How many of us is it? 6, 7? Should be 8. De'Aaron should be here too.
I concur.
It just speaks for itself. I know Cal is telling his team right now. You guys see what it takes. Everybody's walked that through Lexington and made it work. So, it's a players first organization. They want to see you win. They want to see you succeed, and they want you out in 1 year.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where we started, to have a classic silhouette, just learning the history of Nike. I feel like, they had it right all along when they first started making shoes. So I feel like a lot of people have tried to, do the on-court, off-court thing. It just hasn't translated because all the performance that they try to put on the outside of the shoe is, I feel like people are just mobbing around in Air Forces and Dunks and just the classic silhouette. So I wanted to resemble that the closest it could.
And the love it has to share for everybody.
You go, Cat, y'all. Carney Towns, center / power forward for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah.
What a change for you in this season, different another
season? I don't know. I think that just growing, just maturing, growing, becoming a better version of myself on and off the court, I think it's translated to being the best version of myself. So, I'm just happy that I'm able to have this version right now for our team and be able to be the man I need to be as well, to go through the grind and the mental stress that comes with a season like ours.
Carl, who do you have, Steph or Sabrina?
I feel like I'm with everybody. We all going against Steph for the first time ever, so I'm gonna go with Sabrina. I want to see a woman win for sure. That would be awesome for the WNBA, for all the ladies and girls everywhere in the world.
Carl, what's the most ridiculous basketball scene you've ever seen in movies or TV?
I forgot what movie it was, but I saw a basketball scene in a Bollywood movie that was crazy. So he traveled. I think he went from full court without dribbling the ball and jumped over about 3-4 people. So that was crazy.
Lastly, what do you remember most about your time in the Philippines playing the World Cup?
I just remember the people. I think the fandom over there for basketball is so great, and I think not only me as a Dominican playing in the World Cup, but I think NBA fans everywhere. As an NBA player and an NBA family, we're honored, and we should be super thankful that we have fans like the fans we have in the Philippines. Just basketball savants, people who love the game so much and represent, and it's part of their lives every single day. You have to give it up for them. I mean, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to be able to represent our beautiful country and to, like I said before, hopefully give hope and a story that Dominican boys and girls everywhere can follow to see their basketball dreams come to full fruition. So I'm just super excited that I get to live this dream I used to tell my mother all the time about, and I told her I would accomplish, and I'm happy that I'm living out my dreams.
Glad you're letting us watch Media Day, bro. I haven't seen another YouTube do this. I appreciate you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was thinking about this, and then when I saw that the NBA's YouTube page was going to be live streaming this, I was like, oh yeah, we have to watch this. We have to watch this because it's cool. Get to, hear our favorite players do their media availability. And yeah, like we had to watch this, man. Like I said, last night I was thinking, I was like, I really hope the NBA live streams the Media Day, but I didn't know if they were going to do it or not. But since they are, yeah, man, we definitely going to watch it, bro. So appreciate that comment, my brother. Appreciate it, man.
So he's seeing that he is getting a lot of opportunities to just catch and shoot. And, a great scorer like him, a great basketball mind, he starts repping it out and, let's keep going from there.
The claw. Super wide. I call Kawhi Leonard super wide. That's what I call it. I don't know anybody's on here that's my age, but y'all remember that show that was called Super Why? Y'all remember that show? That's why I call Kawhi, play on his name, Super Why. I used to love that show, y'all. I used to love that show. If anybody remembers that show, let me know. But yeah, it used to be a show, came on PBS called Super Why, and that's why I call Kawhi. I call him Super Why. A play on his name, be yeah, my man Kawhi Leonard.
They're just trying to get players, I guess, on the court longer. But like I said before, I didn't see how the rule was going to make players play if they're injured or vice versa. I don't know. You got to ask the NBA what it was for. But they just want everybody to play. It's a business. It's a lot into it now with gambling and things like that. So they want the best players to play. In shooting contests, I'll take Steph. Yeah. I think it's fun. I don't know what the jerseys or anything. I thought the jerseys used to be cool when you're able to wear your own team jersey. But it'll be great. Now we got a West and East battle. No, not at all. You still got the same players out on the floor, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm here. I don't think about things like that. I'm living in the moment. I'm not thinking about, I wish I'm not here, or I'm glad I'm here and I could be somewhere else. So this is where I want to be right now.
question, second row over on the right.
Hey, Steph. Battle of the Sexes with Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs was
Steph
such
Curry
a
with
big
the
moment
top
for
boy.
sport. Back in the
360 with a
70s.
rib,
You
boy.
think you and Sabrina could have a
Oh, yo,
similar
man, we
impact
really
here
with
tonight?
Golden
we'd
State
hope
with
that
guard Steph and
the
Curry,
stage and it being a
aka
first of its
Steph
kind of
Curry,
basketball,
aka
kind of
the
a
baby
competition.
face assassin.
The roadmap that Sabrina has ahead of her as an ambassador for the game of basketball, not just women's basketball, but how she handles herself, and just the conversation around promoting the WNBA, the NBA, merging our two worlds. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but I think me and Sabrina talked about it, like how cool of an opportunity it is to do something that's never been done before in our game, and for her to have a presence on this stage is going to do a lot to inspire the next generation of young boys and girls that want to compete and see themselves in either one of us. And wherever it goes from there, like we know, we'll kind of plant our flag as doing something really special.
Tim, standing on the right.
Steph, there's been a lot of talk in recent years about you and KD and LeBron having such extended staying power as the faces of the league in a lot of ways. Do you have any thoughts as you look at the next generation of young guys who might eventually take your guys' place in a decade or so when you guys are done playing?
There's a lot of guys to pick from in this group of 24 that are here. You see Luka, Ant, Shea, guys that are like really coming into their prime and highly decorated already as all-stars and all-NBA guys, but have a perspective, I guess, of what that means within the on-court, off-court opportunities and the doors that basketball opens in that respect. So you got a lot of talent to choose from in that respect. I think the more you kind of understand the authenticity around it, and like me and Bron and KD, like guys whose name have done it and tried to do that in our way, where they might look different for different guys, but the league is in pretty good hands when it comes to young talent that I think gets it and understands the magnitude of the platform that we all have, and will respect it as they come into their own.
Over here in this last corner.
Anthony Ty with Let's Go Warriors. Steph, your brother Seth is now wearing your father's number, playing for your father's team with your father announcing the game. And also you posted an Instagram story with the proverbial, I'm not crying, you're crying. Can you share a little bit about what's kind of your first thoughts when you first learned of the news? And also maybe share a little bit about what's kind of behind the scenes among the Curry family, and if there was any banter or if anyone actually cried. Thank you.
It was definitely a surprise one, because I didn't know if Seth was on a trading block or whatnot up until probably 2 days before. But the fact that he had his homecoming going back to Charlotte, the first game that they played, they wore their retro, the old school pinstripe Hornet jerseys, which my pops wore. And like you said, number 30. It was funny. My dad said on the broadcast, I don't think anybody asked Seth or my dad what number he was going to wear. They just did it knowing that it was a pretty easy decision there. So it's cool to see the Curry 30 alive back in Charlotte. And still got a lot of family there. My dad obviously doing the color commentating for games. So it's a family affair for sure. And we haven't played them yet, so it'd be cool. We got 2 games against them coming up the second half of the year, so I'm excited about those 2 nights.
Current?
Hey, the Joker.
I'm gonna say Aaron Gordon, because he drives bike and he was with my hometown, so he kind of saw it, how it happens, so how it looks. So I'm gonna say him.
Hey, let me tell y'all this. If any of y'all think that Nikola Jokic could win All-Star Game MVP tomorrow, I tell y'all it's not gonna happen. You know why? Because Jokic, this man does not care about the All-Star game, y'all. He does not care at all. Okay? Man, Nikola Jokic don't care about no All-Star game. This man, he has never played hard in the All-Star game, y'all. Like, he's like Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler does not care. Jimmy Butler does not care. I remember Jimmy Butler this year, people were asking him, like, Jimmy, you know, how's it feel, man, to not be named an All-Star? He was like, bro, I don't care about that. Like, Jimmy Butler, the only thing this man cares about is playoffs. And come playoff time, he turns his game to a whole nother level. Right? We already know Jimmy Butler's a great player. But in the playoffs, y'all, he turns his game all the way up. Like Fat Joe said. What did Fat Joe say, y'all? All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Hey.
Can you say? My horse?
Yeah, did you let him ride your horse?
I mean, yes, if I need to, but I don't want to let him drive my. But if I don't have any other options, then yes, Aaron Gordon.
Nikola, kako su prvi učesnici tvoj 6. All-Star, kako izgleda sve, kako je...
Jeste, eto, kad smo sleteli bio je stvarno sneg zavijani, ali dobro, eto, sad je bolje, eto, ovo je već 6. put, drago mi je da je Luka tu sa mnom, da kažem, neko s nekim s kojim mogu da pričam naš jezik. Drago mi je za trening, treneri Minnesota, zato što su bili deo naše organizacije jedno vreme u Denveru. Tako da, eto, imam dosta drugara ovde, tako da, eto, drago mi je da će provesti vreme sa najboljim košarkašima današnjice.
Kako će biti osjećaj da igraš i sa LeBronom i s Lukom?
Pa eto, igrao sam da kažem ranije, ali uvek kažem da je stvarno jedna privilegija deliti teren sa takvim igračima, sa takvim zvezdama. Valjda, trebalo bi, valjda može, otko znam, valjda će, to se nikad ne zna. I mean, definitely forcing players to play, even they injured or whatever. You know, we saw what happened with Joel, but it's something that probably league wants to. I don't know. I think I just don't like it how it forces players to play even if they're injured, if they wanna achieve something. Sorry, what? I mean, Steph changed the game of basketball, so I'm gonna say Steph. I'm mostly Sabrina, but I don't shoot. I mean, just a bucket, getting buckets, you know. But I wish I play like that, but I'm not. Pa, eto, nisam upoznat da budem iskren, ali mislim da svake godine kad dođe ta završnica, prošle godine je bila treća, četvrtina, sad ne mogu se ni setiti, uvek se nekako se malo uozbilji i počne da se igra kako treba da se igra, tako. Ali uvek, zašto da ne, svaka utakmica se računa. I think we all know the answer. I mean, if it's a good one, so we will see. You know, if it's a good one, maybe one. So.
What? One rule to the game, All-Star game.
Clippers.
Small forward. Or regular season.
13.
Well, if I could have something to All-Star weekend, it wouldn't be in cold cities anymore.
And how does this affect LeBron's?
This game?
No cold weather.
You're gonna get Blizzard Braun. You're gonna get Blizzard Braun. We'll see the Blizzard Braun tomorrow night. Been a lot of fun. Game's been easy for me.
He just creates so many easy looks, so many opportunities. And he's just, he's a Hall of Famer at the playmaking position, at the point guard position. So it's been great playing alongside him. I think one of the best at just managing games, taking over games, playmaking, and for how young he is, he's so poised and polished. You don't find that often. Guys figure that part out so early in the game. One of the best with assist to turnover ratio is very impressive. Very, very impressive. Perfectly. I mean, he's a huge personality and very easy marketable. So I think it's perfect. Goes right in line with Indiana with having to face like Tyrese. Great kid. And I think Indiana found really a star for a very long time.
Paul, what is your favorite saying? Favorite quote?
Favorite quote? It's a good question. Can't think of none right now.
What about what historical figure would be the best NBA draft prospect?
NBA draft prospect. I'm going to go, we need a great leader. I'm going to go Martin Luther. Need a great leader. Yeah. I remember that. We hugged it out. That's dope. Yeah, we got to do a cross. For sure. With who? I mean, he been calling us old. We've been getting the old claims for a lot of times now. So, it's fun. I've always said All-Star Weekend, asked one of my favorite personalities and people to be teamed up with. So much personality, so fun, youthful. So he definitely makes this time that much more enjoyable. But it's going to be fun. Look forward to it tomorrow. How many 10-year-olds? Damn. To beat me in a pickup game? It'll take a lot. Probably like 20, 30 kids. Yeah. If I'm on offense, they're not getting the ball back.
Just locking in. Knowing that when I'm on the floor,
AD, y'all. AD.
When I'm off the floor, I can't do anything.
Los Angeles Lakers power forward / center Anthony Davis. Let's listen to him,
fellas.
Let's listen to him, folks.
See you in a while, yeah. Real basketball, yeah. Yeah, man, it means a lot. It just shows how dominant Kentucky basketball is. I think we had the most guys in the league, most guys at All-Stars. So, we just keep it going, man. We try to represent Kentucky, every time we step on the floor. We had that brotherhood of all the guys. See Cat over there, Book, Shea. So, Bam, So we just try to, represent Kentucky as much as possible. Mimics my game? I don't know. I can't say mimics my game. I guess because I'm tall with mimic. Candace Parker, I guess. I mean, I got that a couple times. I heard it. $1 million? Like, yeah. 10-year-olds? Nah. 10-year-olds not going. One NBA player? Kobe. Well, I was for the Olympics, but like in a season, Kobe for sure. Yeah. I think just 17 win the MVP in New Orleans, 52. And then advice for the young guys that get ready to play a lot of minutes because the old guys probably not going to play as much. One rule to the NBA? Oh, man. I don't know. I think I kind of like the rules how they are now. I mean, I think it's very simple. The game is faster paced. So I like the rules that they implemented now and the rules that we have now. The rules? Oh, you have to ask him. I don't know. Thoughts on the what? All the Olympics? Yeah. Well, am I gonna go? I want to make a cameo. To no, I told the USA committee, whoever called me, that
All right, I'm back, y'all. I just think it's so funny that AD said that. He said I might make a cameo. It's just funny because AD knows. He knows he's going to the Olympics. I know some of the players are still trying to be kind of like hush hush about it, but AD knows he's going to the Olympics. That's why it's so funny hearing him say he might make a cameo, bro. You know you're going. Man knows he's going to the Olympics, y'all. That's so funny.
if they ask me to go, I'll go. Coaching. Now I'll play. I got to talk to the coaching staff. You know, luckily I had Finch in New Orleans, so me have a good relationship. But I'll talk to, the coaches and kind of figure out the minutes. But I mean, I want to play enough to, obviously, get the fans what they want. But at the same time, no one wants to come out of here banged up and going back into the season. And I was gonna say and I think the All-Star game is made for Anthony Edwards. Like, the way he plays, obviously his personality. He was just saying that he's probably going to shoot all left-handed throughout the game. He wanted to make it fun and spice it back up. So, I think Ant probably has a chance of winning MVP.
Yep. Hey, here go Luke Doncic. Dallas Mavericks. Guard, forward, whatever you want to call him.
There's plenty of defense, trust me.
He can play the 1 through the 4.
No. No estamos aquí para esas preguntas. One rule? Let me think. I'll get back to you. I have no idea. Mamuti jebem. What was the question? Michael Jordan.
We can we ask you every time, did you smile when you learned that you're going to play in the pre-Olympic tournament in Athens against probably the Greek national team with Spanoulis as a coach?
I mean, yeah, of course. A very difficult game. First of all, we got to pass the group, but obviously if we make it, Greece is going to be there, and we have to play a perfect game to win.
How is it playing against Giannis? What is the most difficult part of him?
I mean, the most difficult is to stop him, and it's impossible, so that's the most difficult part.
Luka, are you still following what happened in Europe, I mean the EuroLeague and the national championship?
Yeah, of course. I'm watching Real Madrid play now. It's Copa del Rey.
After what happened last year, this is
I mean, I just appreciate every day, every game, every practice, For me, it's fun. So for me to do this as my job, it's a dream. So it's always fun every day.
Who's the best player in the league right now?
Come on with these questions. Derek Lively. He's here.
Lively seemed to have a lot of fun yesterday. You guys were having some fun today. What kind of energy has he brought to the team?
I mean, great. My favorite word, amazing. But really, just a great kid. Listens to everybody, never complains. And on the court, he looks like he played 10 years already in this league. So I'm really happy that he's on our team.
Luka, ¿ya tuviste la oportunidad
A mí cuando estuve me ha gustado mucho, el recibimiento era increíble y yo ojalá vuelva ahí. Para Madrid.
Luka, after working out on the last season with the Dallas Mavericks, do you think that this mentality, this redemption, to make it this year? Because last year we
I mean, every year,
didn't make it to the playoffs.
yeah, every year is big. You know, every year I want to win championship, so every year is the same goal. I think the most we made, you know, it's really good. So
the MVP
we
this
just gotta
year.
get into the last part of the season with good motivation.
The guys in that conversation though.
Bien, yo no hago las reglas, así que yo me acomodo. Score some points.
Oh, it was dope, man, to see him,
Hey,
you know, enjoy the
Ant-Man.
fruits of his labor. He's been
Minnesota
coaching us really great, and
Timberwolves,
being
shooting
able to coach the
guard,
All-Star
Anthony
game
Edwards.
is such a success. And Drewski's game, I don't know if he got much game. He might drop like 5 to 10 points. I give him 5 to 10 points. 5 to 10 points. That's it depends on. I gotta see everybody. Nah, for sure. I give you lottery. You come in lottery, for sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all, Ant-Man is a bad man.
I don't know.
Bad man.
Yeah, I don't know.
He also definitely deserves to be in the MVP conversation.
He's less stressed. I tell you that. He don't have nothing to stress about because it's an All-Star game. I don't look at it like pressure. It's fun. I get to go out there and play the game that I love and put on the show every night. The most ridiculous scene. I probably have to go with. I like High School Musical for some reason. Troy Bolton. Yeah. I like the scenes. You know, they put it together pretty. It was pretty dope. Pretty dope. I like that movie. I would. I actually would for sure. I was surprised. I haven't. I need to talk to him to see what was in his mind when he decided to get in it. But I'm excited to see him, you know, win it. I want him to win. You know, he's from Atlanta, so I want to see him win it. Nah, man, I don't have no tricks. I got power. So yeah, I don't think people want to see that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to see what he got in his bag. I never knew he had tricks, so I'm excited to see it.
Dunk contest tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to see. I think we should get the people who actually can jump in it. I think we should, you know, start a petition for that. I think the people, the fans, they love basketball, and it was exciting to see. Like, they huddling around the hotel, the bus, so it was super dope. Now, go ahead. Oh, yeah, 100%. I got to reflect on my past all the time. If he didn't tell you, I'm not gonna tell you. So he told you to ask me. I don't know, man. It was pretty much, I just told him, you know, old dude versus young dude. Oh, that's gonna be dope. You know, I've been watching him for a long time, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah. I don't know if I can speak on that, but I would definitely want to change it for sure. I feel like the boost at the bottom, it gives you a little pop, you know, especially if you're a jumper, it helps you a lot. Yeah, I think it always should be the coaches, because I think the people with all the fans, they always gonna get voted in. I think it should always be the coaches. I like that. That's dope. I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's an all-star game, man. I don't look at it. I mean, you definitely competing, but you out here to have fun. I mean, it's a break. You out to have fun. Like, I'm gonna shoot all left hand tomorrow, so I don't. It's for fun.
Over here, Jeff on 2. Right on
Kevin Durant. Bring this on for KD, y'all. Let's listen to him.
Today. What are you thinking when you see the recent spate of?
Hey, y'all. KD went and got a clean cut, didn't he? That man said, it's all-star week. I got to get clean. That man we got a clean cut. I like it.
70-point games from individuals. And what are the circumstances, or what's going to be required? Do you think someone can get 80, 90, and come close to 100 in today's game?
When I see those high-scoring games, I just think about the skill that has come to the league and how great some of these players really are, and how great offense going to be great defense all the time. You know, so when you watch Luka's 70-point game, it's just like making tough shot after tough shot, you know. So I definitely feel somebody can break that 80-point. 100 points would be tough to do in the game. You got to shoot almost every shot and get a lot of shots up to get to 100, but I think somebody could get 80.
Standing on your left, Tim Bontemps, or on your right?
Bontemps, ESPN. Kevin, for a long time, you and Steph and LeBron have sort of been the faces of the league, almost a generation now. As you look to this younger generation of guys coming up behind you, do you see any obvious candidate to sort of take on the mantle from you guys when you eventually are done playing?
I think each era has 5, 6, 7 guys that like help carry the game forward, push the game forward. It's more than just Steph, LeBron, and myself. It's James Harden, Russell Westbrooks, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. There's a lot of these guys who've inspired the next generations of hoopers to want to be professionals. It's more than just a few guys. So I look around the league and you see, I'm going to miss a lot of guys, but you see Shea, Ant, Book, Luka, Tyrese Maxey, Tyrese Halliburton. There's so many guys that are inspiring the next generations of hoopers after them to become basketball players that you can't just pinpoint it to 1 or 2 guys. So it's about pushing the game forward, setting a different standard of how we play, and these guys are doing it right now.
Nico Cepena from Dominican Republic. What has been the most memorable game in your entire career, and why?
Most memorable game?
Yeah.
It's a tough question. You put me on the spot. If I had to say one, I would probably say game 6, 2012, going into Western Conference Finals. We were up 3-2 on San Antonio, and we down 20 at the half at home, and we had to rally to get to the finals. At 23 years old, that probably was something that stood out the most.
Dwayne? Hold on, the microphone's right behind you here.
Sorry about that. Kevin, 2 questions. One, you and Devin, why do you think you guys have clicked so well, so quickly? Why do you think that is?
Because we hang out off the floor. I think that's most of the battle, when you get to know your teammates that deep. You know, we almost to this point know what each other thinking, you know. So I hung out with them a lot since I got to Phoenix in this past summer, and we worked out, obviously, but us hanging out, playing video games, going out, having a drink, you know, all that stuff helps when you have been trying to gain chemistry as a team, and it's been great getting to know him.
Quick follow. On the court, obviously you guys talk quite a bit. He said that you give him confidence. What does he give you?
Same thing. I mean, I don't feel like we're both confident players, but when you got that some extra support out there to just go do what you do, sometimes you need that, especially when you're one of the lead guys on the team. You focus on so much other stuff, your teammates, scheme, strategies, and sometimes you need somebody to relieve you all that stuff and just tell you to go play. And I think that's what we do for one another. Also, our coaching staff does that for us as well, and our teammates. So when you got support like that, it just makes you a way better player.
Denise, the Players Tribune. Can you tell me what it actually means to be an A&R for all the dogs?
Whenever Drake just want to talk about life, I'm just there for him. And then he just gave me that title.
And then quick follow-up, when's your album dropping?
I doubt I'll have an album dropping. I just do it for fun.
If you were trying to slide into somebody's DMs, what's your line?
Where are you at?
I'm right here.
Who gave this guy a mic? Say that again.
You're trying to slide in somebody's DMs. What's your line?
Hi.
Hi?
That's it.
I'm going to try it.
Next question up here in the front, fourth seat in.
Guideo Padilla, Filter 360. Kevin, you have in your career, you have played with superstars and great combinations like Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry. In my opinion, the best chemistry that you have developed, it's Curry, obviously, because you won 2 championships. Did you ever cross your mind to go back and play with him at the end of your career?
I think I had great chemistry with every point guard. You can ask all of them. I think, to be honest, I played longer with Russ. So I think I probably got more chemistry with him. We came up together as 19-year-olds, So we played 8 seasons together, and he knew me inside out. And obviously I had great success with Steph. I don't want to discredit that, but I don't want to also discredit what me and Russ did as well as a duo, So, yeah, I had great chemistry with every player, like Kyrie as well, Book as well. So, we had success as a team with the Warriors for sure, but I feel like I had great chemistry with all of the guys I played with.
Again, front right.
Hi, Kevin. At this point in your career, when you've already accomplished so much, what do you hope to still accomplish, and what do you hope your legacy is once you end up retiring?
I just want to keep being available every day, keep adding to what I did already. I mean, I never go into any day trying to accomplish anything. I just put the work in, and whatever happens, happens, Legacy, I just want to be respected amongst people that actually play the game. And players that are aspiring to be where I'm at, I want to be respected by them. And that's it.
David over here, third row.
David Aldridge, The Athletic. Kevin, now that we've kind of seen the 65-game minimum kind of in practice, in actual practice, I just wonder what you think about it as kind of setting a baseline for awards, and if that's the way it should be going forward, or if there's something else that might work better.
Yeah, I mean, some guys get injured, man. Some guys just get injured. I think the 65 game.
Yeah, we up here watching NBA All-Star Media Day, man. That's what we doing. Just chilling. You got any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about? I know everybody up in here. I know y'all all ready for tonight. We all ready for tonight, man. Even though it's probably gonna be disappointing, but still, we all are fans of the NBA. We just love watching basketball, so it's still an exciting day for all of us.
Game rule, I guess, for the load management, but I think load management sometimes comes from.
Said KD is my favorite player today alongside Jokic. Okay. That's good, man. That's what's up. Yeah, KD. I mean, KD is one of the most unique players in NBA history, man. A dude that's 7 feet tall, that can handle and shoot the ball the way he can. And as the years have went on, KD's become a better defender, and he's become a better passer. So, yeah, can't go wrong with KD, man. And then Jokic, I mean, we know what he brings to the table. The best passing center of all time. He's a triple-double waiting to happen every game. This dude is so efficient. Man, Jokic can have games. He might only score like 15, 17 points, but he could give you like 20 rebounds and like 11 to 12 assists. I mean, that's just how great talent he is, and he is so unique, man. Him and KD both are two unique players.
from these organizations too when they force you to sit out of games, and then guys may be injured. So I mean, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, I just want guys healthy and on the court too. I know. I guess that's what the solution is. Try to get guys to stay on the court, but it's just something we just got to deal with. I won't say I love it or I hate it either, but it's just something we got to deal with.
All the way back right.
Right here, Kevin, the back. Nelson Perez, Hispanic Source Media. Excluding the Suns, excluding you guys, what has been the best team you've seen this season and the best player?
Yeah, y'all, what y'all think? The report asked KD, beside the Suns, his team, who's been the best team in the NBA, who's been the best player? What do y'all think? Who has been the best player in the NBA, and who has been the best team in the NBA? I want to see what y'all think, man. We said Denver and Jokic. I may be biased. Yeah, for me, I would say the Celtics are the best team. They've been the best team so far. And the best player, oh man. Best player. Best player, I'm gonna say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, I'm gonna say SGA. You said, I know best team is maybe Clippers. Oh, yeah. The Clippers. Yeah, the Clippers. Oh. I mean, it started off rocky. It started off very rocky, very shaky. But, man, they have been rolling. And obviously, I root for the Lakers because I'm a huge LeBron fan. But I got to give the Clippers credit. Woo, that team is dangerous, man. They got a lot of shooting. They got a lot of shooting on their team. They got a lot of versatility, and they got a lot of depth on their team. I mean, we saw the other night when they played against the Golden State Warriors, man. Norman Powell won them that game. It wasn't James Harden. It wasn't Paul George. Obviously, Kawhi didn't play. But Norman Powell, that man was hitting big three after big three after big three. So that just goes to show you the depth on that team. Right? This team is so deep. A guy like P.J. Tucker doesn't even play. And obviously, he's been very upset about that. But P.J. Tucker doesn't even play. Bones Holland doesn't even play because that team has so much depth. So, yeah. Clippers, oh man, they do look tough. But for me, I would say best team has been the Boston Celtics, and best player has been SGA. Now, best player, that's definitely debatable because, man, this year, I mean, Luka, Shea, Nikola Jokic, KD, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid before he got hurt. But I think right now I would say Shea. I would say Shea. If I had to get my top, I would say Shea, Jason Tatum, man, Joel Embiid. Ooh, Joel Embiid. Before he got injured, before Joel Embiid got injured, he was the best player. But we're saying right now, it would be Shea. Right now, Shea, I think, is the best. Shea's been the best player. And his team, is second in the Western Conference. But Joel Embiid before he got injured, yeah. But I would say right now, top 5, Shea. This is just my opinion. Shea, Jason Tatum, Luka, Nikola Jokic, and dang, man, you got Donovan. Yeah, you right, bro. Donovan Mitchell, yeah, man. Oh my God, Spider, man. D. Mitch been going crazy. Think about all those games that Darius Garland missed and Donovan Mitchell had to play the point guard spot. And man, he's been doing it well. I mean, he's had this career year for him in terms of assists per game. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, and he's playing good defense. So he averaged almost 2 steals a game. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's been going crazy. Said lately, yeah. I mean, that's why the Cavs, man, the Cavs, they've been playing some real good basketball. They've been playing some really, really great basketball. PG, Kawhi, if he is healthy, Harden, Westbrook, Powell, Zubac, man, they got a good team. Yeah, they do, man. I mean, that Clippers team is deep. Like you said, they're very deep. A lot of shooting on that team, man. You talking about Kawhi shooting about 45% from three. I think Norman Powell, he's at about 43, 44%. James Harden is shooting about 44% from three. Paul George, I think he's about 41%, I think, or 42%. Or he's at 39. Okay. I mean, man, Norman Powell, Russ, this team is deep, man. Zubac. Heck, even Mason Plumlee can get in some solid minutes. So yeah, that team is a problem, y'all. That team's a problem. Said Luka kind of slowed down last few games. Yeah, he has. He has slowed down a little bit. But I like what the Mavericks got at the trade deadline, man. Getting PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford, I really love what they did. And look, I mean, they on a 6-game winning streak, so watch out for the Mavericks, man, because that's exactly what they needed, right? They really needed more size in their front court, and they got that. And Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. And mind you, they still got Derek Lively. He just came back the other night from injury. So, yeah, I like the Mavericks. I like what Dallas has. Because this is probably the deepest team they've had around Luka. I mean, and then we'll go back to watching this, but you got obviously Kyrie, Luka, Daniel Gafford, Josh Green, P.J. Washington, Derek Jones Jr., Tim Hardaway Jr., Jaden Hardy, Derek Lively. I mean, this team is deep. Dante Exum, man. That team is very deep. I like what the Mavericks have as well. But, yeah, like I said, to answer the question, what the reporter asked KD, best team in my opinion, Boston Celtics, best player in my opinion so far this year, right now would be Shea, SGA. But like I said before, Joel Embiid got injured. Man, he was putting up some historic numbers.
Every night, my best player in my top fives and my GOATs, like I feel like every week they change. You know what I'm saying? So I think this last week, right before the break, Minnesota was playing good ball. Clippers playing great ball. If anything, I'd probably say Clippers and give it to Kawhi. He's the best player I've seen.
Fourth row on the right side.
Hey,
Kevin, Bob Kravitz with Indianapolis Monthly. Steph versus Sabrina, who you got and why, and what do you think this moment will mean? Especially,
yeah, who y'all got, man? Steph versus Sabrina. Who y'all got, man? Who do y'all have winning? I'll tell you this, though. Man, she is going to give Steph a run for his money for real. Because she is an elite three-point shooter. She's been an elite three-point shooter when she was at college in Oregon. She going to give Steph everything he can handle. I'll tell you that much. But at the end of the day, I still have to take Steph because as Stephen A would say, he is the greatest shooter. Some people you can argue this, but he's the greatest shooter that God has ever created. So I still have to take Steph. But man, Sabrina, she is a knockdown shooter. And she can shoot it from deep too, man. Like I said, I've been watching her since she was in college at Oregon. She can shoot that thing from deep too. So it's gonna be a great contest. But I'm taking Steph to win it.
Especially for women's basketball.
Yeah, I got asked this question 3 times over the last 3 weeks. My final answer today is I'll go with Steph. And I just think the fact that you got, the men's and women's game coming together to just help celebrate the game of basketball is always good. Sabrina is such a great ambassador for the women's game. I don't even want to call it the women's, for the game of basketball in general. Steph is such a great ambassador. So when we get them both on the floor together and shoot some basketballs, man, it's always going to be fun. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a new event we have, and hopefully we can do more stuff like this with the WNBA as well on All-Star Weekend. So I'm sure they're going to put a show on.
Second row over here.
Hey, Katie, Karita Parks. Later today is the HBCU Classic. As someone who supports HBCUs, how important do you think it is for these schools to have an opportunity to be on a platform such as All-Star?
It's huge. It's huge, It's just an opportunity for people around the country to see the type of talent they have at HBCUs. There's a lot of hidden gems there. Great coaching, great talent, up and down the board. So, if we can give them the platform to showcase their talents and skills, then we need to do so. So I'm excited for them, and hopefully this has become an annual thing, and we start to see more and more talent come from HBCUs.
Back left.
Hi, KD. Lachlan Ross from NBA Australia. You spent a lot of years both international and in the NBA playing against and with Patty Mills. What impact do you think he's had on the international game, Australian basketball, and the NBA?
Just a flat-out legend for the Boomers, right? Boomers. He's been been a constant for that program since I've been in the league, and they play with such a toughness, and that comes from their best player, which is Patty. And then I have an opportunity to play with Patty for 2 years in Brooklyn. I see why, he's become such a legend over there. He's so passionate about where he's from. He's so passionate about just the culture itself and basketball. And he's an extremely hard worker whose journey should be spoken about with some of the best. So he continues to push the game forward, man, and inspire a lot of people, and that's what I love about this game.
We'll take last two right here and then in the back.
Brianna Holmes with Radio 1. Hey, Kevin. I know you've been doing All-Star Weekend for many years, but what is the thing that you look forward to every year coming back?
Just being around the greats, even if it's a couple minutes, you can soak up some type of knowledge, from these guys. And, you just get so much energy seeing other greats, other Hall of Famers, other champions in the building with you, So to be in that atmosphere with them is probably the best part.
Last one in the back center.
Kevin, what do you think about the season of Victor Wembanyama, and what do you think it can achieve before the end of the season? Thank you.
Man, that dude can do it. He can achieve anything he wants in this game. I think he's only getting more comfortable as time goes on. Was he 20-10, 3.5 blocks a game, 2 or 3 assists? It's just insane how dominant he's going to be as he gets more comfortable in the game. Luckily, I'm on my way out, so I won't have to deal with it too much.
But he's a unicorn for real, man.
You just see him settling in game after game after game, and it's going to be a joy to watch.
Thank you, Kevin.
Pre-draft thing where everybody was just standing around for however long will help. The
Yeah,
East-West stuff where there's a little bit more familiarity with your teammates will help.
They interviewing that man Steph again, huh?
Don't want to, like you said, it's not going to be a Game 7. It's not going to be a playoff type vibe, but it should be somewhere in between.
Next question in the center.
Robert O'Connell, Wall Street Journal. Steph, your coach has talked about how hard it is to guard these days with the immense talent we're seeing from players and also some of the rules around defense. I wanted to get your perspective on that. Do you see, when you look around the league and 60-point games becoming fairly common, and 70 popping up more and more. Does anything feel out of balance to you, or what's your perspective on the offense-defense balance right now in the league?
Like you said, talent is at an all-time high at every position. And shooting ability, scoring ability, different combinations that coaches are putting out there, like 5-man units where everybody's a threat to shoot the ball. So the game has changed dramatically. I think there was that week or 2 week span where there was a 70, a couple 60s, and 50, I don't know what it was. It was astronomical scoring. That slowed down a little bit, but there's like a couple rules, I think, that from a defensive perspective, I know Coach has talked about a little bit, where you could favor the defense a little bit more. I know the conversations. There's the what's the group called that makes the rules? Competition committee. Thank you. That make those decisions every summer and try to adjust to how the game is going. Those are always those conversations are always happening. I like the brand of basketball, because it is. Everybody who's out there can put the ball on the floor for the most part, can, like I said, be a threat to shoot, and you're gonna see
game is played nowadays.
Sway towards higher scoring. But I think the cycle of the league, it always kind of,
And plus, y'all, let's be honest, a lot of dudes nowadays really aren't playing defense. Again, I know the rules cater to the offense, but a lot of these brothers just don't play defense. They don't really put the effort to play defense. Right, so because they want to use all their energy on the offensive end, so it's really hard to say. Well, maybe the rules should be changed because a lot of these dudes just aren't playing defense, So it's tough.
it'll reset itself at some point. And I don't know how quickly that'll happen or what rules will change, this summer, the following summer, but. I personally like the brand of basketball that's being played because it highlights the amount of talent that we have around the league.
Second row, center.
Hi, Steph. One of the coolest things about this Sabrina Ionescu, Stephen Curry thing is that you get to bond with the younger generation that once admired you because they saw you and stuff like that. And I'm from NBA Brazil, and you've been playing with a Brazilian who admire you and now is your colleague. How has it been with Gui Santos, and what you learned about Brazil with him?
Guy's an unbelievable, person. He's shown in some short stints out there on the court with us what he's capable of, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. And I know he's proud to represent his country. I've been to Brazil once, and it was way back when I was in high school. So I told him when I come back, I'm gonna call him, call Verjao, call Barbosa, all the guys that I've played with, and hopefully they treat me to a good time. So, they're definitely proud to obviously represent their country. Guy's, the next in line to do that, and it's been cool to watch him grow in the short time he's been with us.
TikTok dances?
Say what? TikTok dances? He hasn't shared that with me as much yet.
Thank you, Steph. KD will be up next.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, Steph Curry, y'all think he the best shooter ever? Some people still say Reggie Miller. Some people say Ray Allen. Some people say his teammate, Klay Thompson. Some people go old school. They tell you Larry Bird, Craig Hodges, Chuck the Rifleman Pearson. So, yeah. Y'all think Steph the best shooter ever or no?
Turns and faces.
All right, y'all. Now that they're finna head to the East, just want to say appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We are about an hour and 45 minutes into this live stream. Had a ton of fun. I appreciate y'all interacting with me. It's made it fun. And so, yeah. As y'all know, NBA All-Star Saturday night is tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, at least for me. It's coming on TNT. We had a skills challenge. We had a three-point contest. We had a dunk contest. We have Sabrina versus Steph in the three-point contest. As I said yesterday in my little short live stream, and I think I'll just go ahead and tell y'all now, and then we'll watch the rest of the media day and we'll get on out of here. But for the skills challenge, I'm taking Team All-Stars. I think when you look at it, they have the most shooting of all the teams, one, because you have to, make a three. And then also, y'all, you got to be able to pass the ball through the hoop. And I think they have Scotty Barnes, Tyrese Maxey, and Trae Young. All three of those guys can pass it. And Scotty Barnes has improved as a three-point shooter this year, so I'm taking Team All-Stars to win the skills challenge. You look at three-point contest, I'm taking Karl Anthony Towns to win his second three-point contest like he did back in 2022 in Cleveland. And my dark horse to win it would be Mr. Tyrese Halliburton. I know a lot of people are taking Trae Young. A lot of people are taking Damian Lillard, but I got Cat winning. I think, like I mentioned last night, Cat has a set shot, so I think that really gives him advantage over a lot of people. So I'm taking Karl Anthony Towns to win it. And then for the dunk contest, y'all, we have Jaylen Brown, Matt McClung, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Jacob Toppin. As I stated on last night, I've never seen Jacob Toppin dunk. Jaime Jaquez, I've seen him dunk, but I don't know if he's really a dunk contest guy. Jaylen Brown, we know Jaylen Brown is very powerful and he can posterize guys, but I don't know if he has enough creativity to win the dunk contest. And then Matt McClung, we saw what he did last year. He was very creative and he made all his dunks on the first try. So I got Matt McClung winning the dunk contest. And then finally, y'all, for the All-Star game, 73rd All-Star game taking place Saturday night, I have Team West winning the game, and my MVP for that game will be Mr. Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. So there y'all have it. Let me repeat. For the skills challenge, I'm taking Team All-Stars. For the three-point contest, I'm taking Karl Anthony Towns. For the dunk contest, I'm taking Matt McClung. And for the All-Star game, I'm taking Team West, and my MVP for that game will be Luka Doncic. All right, y'all, let's watch the rest of Media Day, and we will be done. Spin. Yeah, like they did with the West, they're going to show some of these.
He's right there on the podium. Let's see what he has to say.
Show some of the highlights. I'm like, y'all, we ain't got time for that. Let's get to the these
European cities on my bucket list.
Speaking of dunk contest, here goes Jaylen Brown, y'all.
I've been to a lot of them. Cities, though, not just the country. Let me think. I still haven't been to the south of France, so I'll say that. Absolutely. I think we've been able to have a lot of success. We haven't had the ultimate level of success, but hopefully that'll be this year. But it's been great, learning process, being a part of winning, stuff like that, and building a culture and a legacy in Boston. It's been fun to do with my co-partner, JT. I would say so, yeah. I think just overall experience, I think, just going through, ups and downs, disappointments, high expectations, low expectations, I think it's cultivated our minds to where it's at now, that it's about something bigger. So he's willing to sacrifice, I'm willing to sacrifice, whatever it takes to get to the ultimate goal. Are you talking about the team or me? Got you.
What y'all think Jaylen Brown for the do tonight in this dunk contest, man?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, I think the league is getting what they wanted. They wanted, higher scoring games, create more things that could be marketed. I think that's a part of the business. A part of it, like as a purist or for the purity of the game, I would definitely like to see some more defensive rules that could, be on the side of the defender. It kind of seems like it's hard to guard anybody these days. That's why I give such respect to the ones who are committed to that side of the ball, because right now we just pay attention to the ones who can score the ball. Those are the ones who are considered our best players. We completely ignore defense. Like, it's not even a part of how good of a player is. It's just about how good of an offensive player. That's how we talk about our game these days. And, and that's a part of you guys, media, fans. You guys set the tone for that. Y'all should start praising guys who play both sides of the basketball a lot more, and then maybe some things will change.
He leaves this earth. And that's just because the type of guy he is. He believes that heat culture mentality, and he has that mindset. And you know, everybody above him understands his mindset and what he's trying to get done. I have. He walked in and was like, "Bam, you're starting." And I was like, "Been in that boat before, bet." Man, it's gonna be a dope experience. Just gonna really cherish that moment, and you know, thankful to God and all the people that support me through all this ups and downs. And we've added something new to our list. A WWE? Who would I pick as my partner? If Joel's considered hurt, can I still pick him? What do you mean? Why wouldn't you pick him? It's 7'2", and obviously a massive human being. I'm going with my money on me and Joel. If I could have one rule to the NBA. Can I take a rule away? I would say hand checking.
Are in the top 5 or 10 in offense, and the team that are in the top 5 or 10 in defense. That's
Yo, here we go. Here we go, y'all. It's Doc Rivers. I'm Doc Rivers, head coach from Milwaukee Bucks.
it's not going away.
Giannis and Dame, what are you doing? Giannis and Dame, what are you doing? Man, y'all know how Doc voice be set up, but here goes the Milwaukee Bucks head coach, Doc Rivers.
And so you can score all you want, but you better be able to defend too if you want to win. Well, it was hard. It was going to be hard regardless, you know. But taking a job when you're about to go on the toughest road trip of the season is not the smartest decision. I even told them that. Can we wait till All-Star break? You know, it would have been a lot nicer. But you know, it's like the end game is what we're playing for, and the organization felt strongly that a change needed to be made defensively and things like that, and that's what we're doing. The problem is while you're doing that, you're in the middle of the season on the toughest trip that you're on, and in 3 or 4 of those games, 2 of your key players are out. So it is what it is. But so that in that way has been harder. I mean, the fact I've been in Milwaukee 4 days, you know, I've had the job for 3 weeks, so it's been difficult. It's been probably more difficult than I thought. I love him. I mean, he's just, I got to meet him early in the year because I was a broadcaster, a month ago, and just a solid kid, young kid. I love the way he plays. I like he plays on both ends. And what stands out to me, and I'm not with him every day, he has a competitive gene. You can see that he likes to win. He doesn't like losing games. I don't think he was very happy about losing last night, going by his body language. And I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, I think anybody fits with him, really. I mean, I don't think it matters. He's going to make anybody better.
Hurry up on my media day. You said LeBron?
Hey, here go Tyrese Maxey, man. Maxey, go.
Winning. He's able to. I don't know how many championships he's been to. I think maybe 10, or I don't know how many it is. But I want to go there too. You know what I'm saying? So I think his leadership, his IQ, the way he watches the game and studies the game and knows the other team's plays, that's something that I want to get to. Really? I don't know. That's an interesting question. I mean, I don't know. I think we have a lot of guys right now, international and from the U.S. who kind of proven themselves. So it's going to be a toss-up. I think it's really good for the league that we have so many different guys who come in every single night and put on performances for the NBA and for the fans. So I don't know who will be it, so we'll see. He's definitely one of those guys. I mean, what he's been doing this year, what he did the last few years, his name is up there for sure. Oh, highlights? Being able to just experience all this with my family. You know, my entire family's here from all the way down to my nieces, my twin nieces, all the way up to my grandmother. So for them to be here and to support me, and it's just been great, man. It's like an emotional time. Like, I'm just so happy that my mom, my dad, that they really get to experience this. And then everybody else, I love them. I appreciate them. They show me love all the time and support. So they deserve it just as much as I do. Too much offense? I don't think we can never have too much offense. I mean, but like, I think guys are competing, man. It's hard. These guys are good. You know, these guys are good. They work on the game every single night, so it's not like we're not trying to stop them. You know, we don't want guys to score 50, but they just, you know, sometimes they're really good and they have good nights, and it's difficult. But I feel like it goes up. You know, it ramps up, and everybody's trying to compete, and everybody wants to win games, so it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little different. It's a little weird, you know, just seeing these guys in the locker room. Like when I walked in, you're so used to seeing them on the opposing scouting report, to see them in the same locker room as you and about to go out there and play a basketball game with you, and like everybody's relaxed, everybody just talking, everybody just laughing and having jokes or whatever. So it's been pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's a nice moment. Well,
Dang, he jumped right off to it.
Dang, tell me. What time is it, Dang?
I can't go against Steph. I got Steph.
Milwaukee Bucks
So
guard.
now when I got Steph,
Him. It's him.
And Snowfall or Power, I'm gonna go. If they stood alone, I'm gonna go Snowfall. But I like.
Hey, be honest, y'all. Do y'all think Dame should have been named the starter, or do you think Tyrese Halliburton should have been named, or even Jalen Brunson? What y'all think? Because obviously Dame, you know, for him, this has been a down year, right? In terms of efficiency, it just seems like Dame has not been able to find his footing yet. He's still playing well, but like you can tell it's different, y'all. It's different. It's definitely different. Because this year Dame's only shooting about 42% from the floor, like 34% from three. That's not the Dame Lillard that we're used to.
Like all the different stories and shows that they kind of bounced off of Power, so I like them both. But I'm gonna go Snowfall. It's an honor. I think, I've had enough experiences in my career where it's been probably 2 or 3 times I should have started. You know, I was playing at that type of level, but sometimes it just don't work in your favor. And I've just stayed with it. I think being in a situation like I'm in, being on a contending team, playing with a mega star like Giannis, you know, obviously I'm gonna gain some support. You usually the first one out of there, so I don't know how I did that. But I think a combination of those things, and I think it always comes back. You know, I think this is one of those situations where I'm not having my career best season so far, and to have this type of reward be a part of it, you know, I think it just shows that I've kind of paid it forward, you know, and it's coming back. So it's an honor. You said what? Yeah, I think so. I think the way it was, it just kind of created it was time consuming. You're doing a draft, you don't know which uniform you're going to be in. So I think it was a lot of things that happened behind the scenes that made it, just a little more difficult for us to be able to actually prepare like we was going to play, and nobody going to go out there and get hurt when we don't have the time that we usually get to, get warmed up and go through our routines if we're going to go out there and really play, just because of everything that comes with, the All-Star game. So I think keeping it simple like that, we know what locker room we're going to be in. The teams already,
it's less of an event that's happening before the game, and now we can kind of go out there and it'll be, obviously it won't be a playoff game, but it won't be a layup line either, I don't think. Yeah.
What is missing? What is missing defensively, offensively, and everything overall?
I wouldn't say anything is missing. I think we've been better defensively, over this stretch of games. Anytime you have this type of change and you kind of reestablishing things, you changing a lot of the structure that's already been put in, even if it's positive, even if it feels better, you don't always get the results right away. So I think for us, because of everything that's happened, a lot of change, me being traded right before training camp, having a new coach, first-time coach to start the season, and now having a new coach halfway through the season, I think it just makes it more of a process for us. Our goal was never to win the championship in December, January, February, or March. It's always been a process, but I think everything that's happened, we got to be patient with ourselves. Obviously, we got to have urgency and not just think, going into the break off a loss to Memphis with none of their guys is, acceptable for who we want to be. But, it's going to be a process. It's going to be a journey for us to just kind of keep working and get to the point that we want to get to. And you just never know when you're going to arrive at that point. You never know how close or far you are away. So we just got to just keep pushing. What's been my what? I really like his game. I think just knowing people who I played with or that new people I played with that's been around the league, I've heard a lot of good things about him as a person. You see the development of his game, and anytime somebody has the type of strides that he's had early in his career, you know that they put in the time in and that they really care about the game. So, I love what he can do out there. And when I was younger, I think the moment that I realized that I was, taking a step to be on that level, I would say it was when, everything was on my shoulders. If we won or if we lost, when it was time to be criticized for struggling and if everybody point their fingers at you and you got to take the blame or get all the credit. And once I was able to shoulder that and not, be broken up by it or not be discouraged by it, that's when I knew, that I was at that top.
Shooting some shots. It's a fun little experience, just interact with the fans. So it was good.
Scotty Barnes, y'all. Toronto Raptors. He had a really, really great year.
WWE tag team? On my team? I feel like, Bam's a pretty big, muscular guy. So, I think we'll be a good duo. I don't even know. What? What historical figure? I don't even know, man. I don't know. I don't really remember. Yeah, this is gonna be a great one for me. I've been saying, I want to play hard when I get out there. So we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is when we get out there. Oh yeah, I talked to Maxie a little bit. We know we got to redeem ourselves. Trey's out there to help us as well. So we're gonna see what we do. I think about my passing ability, being able to read the floor, see the floor. I'm an unselfish player, so that's just what I do. Oh, no, none. Say it again? I'll probably say how physical he is to get to the basket, against the rim. He attacks the rim really well with such amount of force. So, that's something that's a skill set. You just can't do it. Be able to finish around the rim. That's a skill set. On Art, I'm just ready to go out here and hoop. Victor Wembanyama, you see him out there, 7'5", super long arms, shoot the ball really well, dribbles really good for his size. Just played him about 6 days ago. He had a triple-double on blocks. And that's special, real special. Something that we're going to have to deal with for a really long time.
Of course. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other guys. I think Wembanyama, he's going to be there. Fran's definitely going to be there.
Oh, here go Paulo Bencur. Hey, John, you still in here, man? This your boy right here, man. Paulo, Orlando Magic. This your boy, man. But, y'all, this will be the last media day interview we'll listen to. I've been on here for almost 2 hours and 10 minutes, man. My voice is definitely tired, y'all. And, yeah, this is going to be the last one we listen to. I just want to say I had a lot of fun today. These last 3 days, man, I've had a ton of fun. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Even though I know yesterday was short, but I still had fun. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We had some new people come along. John, you've been very active, my man. I also had a guy named Big Briss. Appreciate you coming through, man. Had my guy Ziggo. He came through once again. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all was very interactive with me today. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that. I will be going live tomorrow. I don't know what time yet, but I will post on my page in the community tab what time I will go live, and we will recap the dunk contest, 3-point contest, skills challenge, all that good stuff. We'll recap it, and we will look forward, y'all, to the NBA All-Star game, which is tomorrow night. So, yeah, I cannot wait for all that. I hope y'all had fun today, just like I did, because I definitely had a ton of fun doing this. Y'all seem to really be loving the live streams, man. Y'all showing a lot of support, so we're going to keep it going. And, yeah, let's listen to Paulo Bencur, y'all. We'll get on out of here, and I will see y'all on tomorrow.
It's a lot of guys, man. Like, it's just a ton of young talent. But like I said, like, these older guys are still elite. So it's like you got to compete, man. You got to go after them in order to catch up. But, our time's going to come eventually. Man, it's just I think just the amount of attention you get on a night-to-night basis is tough. Different teams guard you different ways. And then just you got to be consistent. If you're going to be the number one option, you got to be consistent. Your team, your coaches got to be able to count on you every night. And I think that's something that I've really improved on this year, just being consistent night in, night out. But, yeah, just the different coverages, man, like doubles, triples, blitzes, best defender. I'm getting the best matchup every night. And, I take pride in it, though. I think of it as a sign of respect. I love going out there and seeing who guarded me. That's always my favorite part of the game. As soon as the ball tipped, seeing who lined up in front of you, that's always my favorite part of the game. Ooh, that's a good question. Probably either a Caribbean island or back home in Seattle. One of the two. I'd have to decide. Yeah, no, it means everything to me. I was brought up in it, raised in it. Jamal knew me and my mom through basketball. Him and my mom knew each other just from back in the day, my mom being a hooper in Seattle and him coming up. He looked at her as a big sister. So, when I was like 14, 15 is when he first, came to me, started getting in the gym with me, started taking me to runs, and really just took me under his wing. And, man, we spent a lot of days together in the gym, bro. Like, he would come pick me up, take me to the gym. We go get something to eat, like, just super cool. I'm really cool with his son JJ, And I mean, he's watched me grow, like I said, from 14, 15, all the way to now. So, you know, I've been playing in this pro-am since I was 15 years old. So it's crazy.
We're seeing guys score 60 touchdowns.
You said WWE tag team? Oh. That's a good one. I don't know, man. I probably go with Bam. I feel like Bam would be a good WWE wrestler.
Adebayo.
He got the name. I feel like he got the physique and the, you know, 6'9", 6'10", look like Undertaker or something. We'd be like Undertaker and Kane.
Paolo, what is your favorite saying or quote?
Favorite saying or quote? I would say no pressure.
That's my favorite saying too.
Yeah. Too much offense? It's hard to say. I mean, you know, the way we play, you know, we guard. So we try and shut down guys who are, you know, high-paced offenses and stuff like that.
It's fast.
I think it all depends on personnel, really. You know, I think guys try and defend every night. I just think the offense and the shooting is at a level it's never been at. So I think it's hard sometimes, but I know us. I know a couple other teams definitely, you know, take pride in playing defense. Best player in the league? I got to go between Jokic. I mean, Embiid just got hurt. But I think Luka. I think Luka's in that conversation.
You think somebody can score
100. I'm gonna say no. I don't think no one can score 100. I think 70 is. I've seen 70. That's ridiculous as it is, but I don't think anyone's getting 100.
All right, y'all. There you have it. That was me. Recapping All-Star Weekend Day 1, which included the Rising Stars Challenge. We reacted to the highlights. Secondly, we watched NBA Media Day. Also had some really good discussions about favorite player, our best player, favorite team, or excuse me, the best team currently, best player currently. Also, as y'all hear my phone go off, also, I gave y'all my picks for tonight's competitions. Again, I have Matt McClung winning the dunk contest. I have Team All-Stars taking home the skills challenge. I have Steph beating Sabrina in the three-point. Their three-point competition they have. And then I have Carnegie Towns winning the three-point competition. And then finally, I have Team West and Luka Doncic winning the All-Star game. And Luka Doncic taking home the MVP for their game. I mean, I love y'all. Y'all have a good day today. Have a good night. Enjoy NBA All-Star Saturday. Remember, laughter is good medicine. So make sure you get your daily dose. You know I'm an indie man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.